Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Psalms, chapter 143, verse 6. I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land saith. And I'm going to repeat that. I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land saith. When soil gets dry, it cracks, it crumbles, it even shrinks. And grass and all the plants and everything on it just stops growing. But a little water quickly begins to swell, fluff up, fattening all the dirt and everything is around it. Certain things that was dead will quickly become alive. But it takes a mighty, mighty, mighty rain to quench the thirst of very dry, deep soil. So too is our thirst for God when we seek Him with all of our heart. Every day we long to drink in His goodness and be nourished so that life may abound where we are. When Christ says that He is a living water, that we would never thirst again, our soul would never become dry. As long as we stay in this word, we would never get dried and cracked up. He would always feed us. For He is the bread of eternal life. We should never thirst and we should never hunger again. Too many of us go through each day just barely hanging on by a thread. And only when we're at our dire most, when we're about half dead, because our soil has become so dry and we're cracked, then we start seeking God. Hey, I'm right here, please don't forget about me. Water me, water me. But we don't have to wait until we're in dire need. We can maintain a healthy, moist soil by staying in this word consistently, being in prayer, every day. It feeds our spirit. Our light that's inside of us is our spirit. We don't need to let it go out. We don't need to let it dry out or die out. We need to always be prepared. We are surrounded by this world, and this world is nothing but darkness and evilness. The brighter our light shines, the more that we can see everything around us. The dimmer that our light gets, the less that we can be able to see right in front of our face. We are in a war. Who will go to war in the middle of midnight and not have a light to see who's going to swing a sword or shoot them? Nobody. Well, you're in a war right now. You're on the battlefield. In this world, and this world is darkness. How bright is your light on the battlefield? If you're seeing that you're always under attack and you can't see and you just don't understand what's going on, it's because your light is so dim. Being in this word not only makes your light shine brighter, but it gives you the wisdom. It gives you the ability to know and understand what you are up against so that you can attack back. That's why it's very important that you got to keep this armor of God on. It is a protector, a shield, a lifesaver. It gives you everything that you need to make it through this war, to stand your ground, to defend yourself, and to protect those around you. We all constantly say, oh, it's a spiritual warfare and we're in a war. But do you truly believe that and understand that? Or do you just think it's just a metaphor? Because I don't know anybody who's been in the military service or whatever who knows that when they're in the middle of the war, takes things lightly. You are in the middle of a war, and how lightly are you taking it? Are you taking it serious? Because you are. You're battling every day. How many of you are on the battlefield and left your armor sitting over there? And then wonder why you're going through all this and going through all that and you cannot overcome it. Go get your armor. Put it on. God gave it to you for a reason. We're going to be attacked. For you are on God's army. Of course you're being attacked. Where it's a war against good and evil. You're in the army. You're a child. You're a soldier of God. What part of you do not understand that you need to have your armor on to protect yourself in the middle of a battle? It's not just a metaphor. It is reality. The war isn't just happening in another realm that you can't see. You are in the realm, both now in this reality and in that spiritual realm. Get protected. This is not baseball. Well, you got some people out there on the field and the other people sitting on the bench. And you're just waiting till, oh, I'll get my armor ready when the coach puts me in. No. You're in the battle. You're right in the middle of it. So where's your armor at? How fully are you protecting? Are you going to be able to just protect yourself? Or are you going to be able to protect your family? The people that is surrounding you? How well can you see in this battle? How bright and how much area can you see all the way around you with your light? Is your light so bright that you're blinding the enemy that they can't come close to attacking you? Or is your light so dim that not only can you not see the enemy that's attacking you, but you can't even see your own foot in front of you? Because some people, their light is so dim, they want to blame a lot of things on the evil one and on the enemy, but the enemy is really their own self. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy. You are attacking yourself because you can't see. You've got to have a bright light. You've got to keep your light shining so bright. You've got to feel, you have to have extra oil for your light to keep going. Many times in the scriptures does it refer to us having an oil lamp and needing oil to let our light shine. Do not let it go out. To let our light shine so bright, to share the light. God is the light. At the very beginning, before day and night, before he made the sun and moon, it said what? There was void, there was darkness. And God created light to separate the darkness. That had nothing to do with the sun and the moon. That is literally speaking of the evilness of the world and his goodness of light. The very first thing he did was separate good from evil. He created light into this world of darkness. So the earth was not void and full of darkness, because he is the light. and you are to reflect